Hip hop was good, was good. We back again with the fellas. We in the building for another episode of If You Ask Me, Hip Hop Debate This, where we talk that music and movie culture from the late 80s to the mid 20s. I'm your host, Deme D. This is the DagogetaTv. Got the rap roundtable again on deck. Just introduce yourselves again for the people.
It's your boy Jav here, alongside
Sincere the Rap Snob. What up, what up?
Mace Dini was good.
Salute to the rest of the fellas. You already know these guys are hip hop junkies, knowledgeable people just like me. Dope platform. Make sure y'all tune in. So right now, I wanna bring up a subject that's kind of new to me. I brought it to Twitter and kind of a couple of FB music groups and got kind of the same response. I guess it's a half and half thing. I want to talk about Pun's second album, Yeeeah Baby.
Okay.
So when it dropped, it wasn't like people were going crazy, but he had, I guess 100% was like, you know, that was kicking right there. And then the people want to be like Pun.
Yeah, of course.
Like that was rocking.
Couldn't escape that song.
Couldn't escape it.
Big
So,
record.
you know, but I like the song. I remember everybody that was around me felt the album. Like I said, nobody was going crazy, but I recently discovered within the last year, a lot of people saying that the shit ain't good. I'm like, word? So I want to get y'all take on that. Y'all wasn't feeling it. Y'all was feeling it. Without comparing it to the first one, because I find that to see always be the argument.
I see you just threw a whole monkey wrench.
I find that to always be the argument.
Talking point.
I defer to sin.
I find that to always be the argument.
Well, why is that? Hold on. Let's talk about it. Why
Because review it within itself. Because if your whole debate is,
His whole thing is compared.
It gotta be compared.
He don't let nothing stand by itself.
it gotta stand by itself.
Was it as good as the last one?
Hold up. So if let's say, okay, just sidebar. If we listen to Nostradamus like by itself, we can't compare it to it was written.
We can compare, but I'm saying that in this discussion, give me a reason, because
right.
that was the only thing I got from everyone.
All right, got it.
What I did say I got from people was they didn't
Nas
like, they didn't
fans,
like
stand
the flow.
down.
They said that, you know, you can hear them breathing and shit like
Okay.
that. So I did get that.
So, I did want to start off by saying I am a huge Pun fan, probably the biggest Pun fan at the
Salute,
table.
I forgot he's behind us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Salute.
Rest in peace.
This wasn't on purpose either. This is just God's work.
Word. Pun is one of the most gifted MCs, gifted lyricists I've ever heard in my life.
Absolutely.
I don't think he gets his proper due. I want to have a conversation about that one day at the table, but this is not the time or the place for that. So, but I did find myself a little disappointed with Yeeeah Baby.
Okay.
You gave me the rules. I can't compare it to Capital Punishment. But Capital Punishment to me is classic.
Is the issue with the production?
I think the production wasn't quite. Again, it's hard to not compare it to Capital Punishment, but I think production-wise, it wasn't up to par. I think by that point also, Pun was already having like health problems, and I think that was contributing to the fact that like he didn't flow the same. He wasn't hitting the same pocket work. He was slurring his words. He was like, you know, he wasn't as articulate with his words. Like when I hear him on Capital Punishment, again, sorry that I'm comparing it, but when I hear him on that, I'm like, yo, this is like elite, just hitting every pocket, hitting every syllable perfectly. And on this album, it was just like he just didn't sound as sharp. There's definitely some cuts on here that I love to this day. New York Giants, obviously 100%. My Turn. Leatherface was cool. I didn't like Leatherface as much as a lot of other people liked it at the time. Off With His Head was fire.
That's strange to me, because
Off With His Head was
likes
fire.
Leatherface though.
But just as an overall project, look, I kind of feel like the album wasn't fully complete. People will say that it was already handed in to the label when he passed away and everything. To me, it doesn't sound like completely finished. It sounded a little bit rough around the edges, like maybe he was gonna redo some vocals or redo some verses or something. I don't know, but it's a good album to me. It's not a great album, and it's definitely not Capital Punishment.
But is it bad? Because that's what I got.
I don't think it's bad.
Like that's what's blowing me away. Like bad?
It's not. It's
shit.
not bad. Dare I say?
Like that's what I say. Even when it dropped,
mid plus.
what is mid plus? Nah, you try. There's no mid plus.
A little bit better than mid. No?
It's not. Then that
No,
means
we
it's
can't
not.
do that?
That means it's bad.
It's
then.
above average.
I think it's above average. It's an above average.
Because like I said, when it dropped, that wasn't the reception that it was great. But
Right.
I wasn't getting that it was bad though.
Right. And I never liked the single, honestly. It's so hard.
Same.
It can't grew, like you said, it kind of grew on me. I actually like 100% better than that.
100% was a heat rapper. Monster. Every year I hear that shit in June. All over the city. And I love it.
It's not. I don't hate pun, bro. Why you
No,
setting me up, bro?
The floor is yours
I'm just
right
saying,
now.
I'm passionate about that song, bro.
Hey, look,
And the
listen.
energy.
You know, I believe in telling the truth when we talk about rap, sports, whatever. Like, there's people who want to live in lore, and there's times when you gotta tell the truth, right? So, like, Deme didn't bring me here to be nice.
Not at all.
Brought me to bring some of that round table energy to, if you ask me, with Deme D. You know what I mean? The debate desk we here in the building. People pass away, right? Artists pass away, you know? And you think about their last work when they passed away, big pass away. We talk about life after death all the time, right?
Yeah.
We talk about Tupac's work all the time, right? Just to use those guys as like the standard bearer for artists who pass away and their music come out. Even Nipsey Hussle to a lesser degree. We talk about Victory Lap a lot,
They talk
right?
about Victory Lap a lot.
We don't talk about Yeeeah Baby.
That's true.
You know why we don't talk about Yeeeah Baby, fellas? Because the album is not good. They want to tap dance. They want to play games. I'm not here for that. The album is not good. There's some You know what? Shout out to my brother Deme. They got some joints. There's a couple of joints on there that are good. 100% it's my turn, New York. Yes, those are the standout joints. But you're surprised, Deme, because we just don't talk about the album. Because we respect Big Pun's legacy. Notice I don't never talk bad about Big Pun. I make fun about a lot of rappers, but I don't slander Big Pun. You gotta let him rest. He was a giant in his time. Yes. But since Deme wants to talk about it,
I want to talk
the album is not
speak on it, because
good.
we're not gonna do this hiding behind
I
rock
don't
stuff,
know.
yo. Because that's what it's going.
At John TGA on Twitter, come see me. I'm not hard to find.
I'm saying because I caught the vibe that
Yeah,
it's just no
but
one really.
It's not a bad album.
They just hovering around, not
It's
talking
not great.
about it. Like, nah, fam, speak on
It's
that.
not good. We respect Pun, and we don't want to remember him that way. And Capital Punishment is the album. We think about
Capital Punishment.
I mean,
and
that's
then-
not even a debate though.
And
but
then
that's what I mean. That's what we want to remember.
Okay, you saying that's the album.
He had memorable features on DagogetaTv with Fat
There you
Joe.
go.
But the thing that gets me is that even on the posthumous endangered species, like the compilation that they put together for him, I think there was better joints on that.
Nah,
than,
I'm not gonna let you do that.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely
Really?
not.
There was better joints on that than on Yeeeah Baby.
I mean, but then you can't debate me because I like the album. So I'm just not.
I
you
feel
coming
like
from two perspectives.
Deme is a very big Pun fan, and he's
not really.
He's very passionate about this topic.
I'm not really a Pun fan. I just was surprised. I said because no one said it was bad. Like you said, I guess they doing it out of respect.
Out of respect, we don't talk
But
about
I
it.
like the shit. And the people.
You know how families
like,
have secrets? We don't talk about it. You know, we don't talk about Yeeeah Baby.
Because I don't like Leatherface, but everybody always bigging up Leatherface.
Look, great.
That's what had me fucked up. So I thought people, how could you not
Yeah.
like the album, but you like Leatherface? So I already assumed that they
dig
like
it.
the.
I dig
I'm
that.
like Leatherface.
I never saw it for Leatherface. Not to the level that people talk
Not
about.
to the, and I'm
People
like, I'm
talk about
laughing
it
at
like
you
it
is
was-
better than that shit that
Yeah,
I'm fucking like. So the New York Giants, that
New York Giants was crazy with MOP. Yeah.
that shit, the shit, my turn, the shit with
It
Remy
makes
and
you
Drag
wonder,
On.
like when, because you know, we always talk about albums as the finished product. We never talk about like the albums that didn't make the cut, like the cutting room floor joints. You know what I mean? So how maybe some of these joints didn't make Capital Punishment, but they made it onto Yeeeah Baby.
I don't know,
Based on this.
No,
album.
because the
Because the
production.
floor,
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with the production.
I'm just saying
I
the
agree
production
with
sounded-
everyone as far as the flow, like you
That's
hear
the
it,
other thing too. I felt like
can't articulate.
when Capital Punishment dropped, I felt like we talked about it a lot, even off wax, about like how the sound of East Coast rap changed year to year to year to year to year.
Yeah.
Like where New York was around Capital Punishment as opposed to where New York was around Yeeeah Baby, maybe that took a toll on it too. We were in the glossiest time of New York rap.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
people tell me that about Source Money album. They say he dropped it because that's another album I love to find out that everybody don't really like. But that's what people say. They say he dropped it 2 years too late. So hey, sometimes it be like that.
Sauce Money, no.
Now we not gonna do that to Saul. We're not gonna do that to Saul.
Yeah,
But
please
yo,
don't say that.
we're not gonna do that to Saul. Yo, but yo, R.I.P. Big Pun. You know, salute to the guy.
Brave
And, we're gonna wrap it up there. Tune in if you haven't heard that album. You know, check it out. See for yourself. Yeah, baby, with like 3 E's in it, I think. And we're gonna tune it out there, man. If you ask me, I'm your guy, Deme D.